Weston trying to pitch through a lot of traffic in this fourth. Sasaki's got other ideas. This one over the head of Trimble to the wall. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Here comes Hostetler. The throw to the plate. A good one. Hostetler slides under the tag. Sasaki clears the bases, and Jacksonville leads 4-0. 342 average coming into play today. Major impact, and he swings and belts it deep to right field. Franklin turns around, watches it fly. It's the first AAA home run for Etzel, and Jacksonville leads for the first time today. Shallow center, tough play. Olmsted, oh, a sliding grab. Back to second, double play. Johnny Olmsted when they needed him most. He's Johnny on the spot. 2 out. The school leader in games played, games started, walks, hit by pitches, sacrifice flies. He's 3rd all-time in runs and hits. Here's a hit to left to tie the game. De Los Santos trots in, and Bennett Hostetler the equalizer. 2-2 in the 6th.
David Carpenter, the first-year manager, has brought a new identity to Jacksonville.
This one gets by Mejia, and that will allow Olmsted to score. So without putting the ball in play, Jacksonville scores a run almost perfectly what they want to do on the base pass, just pushing the envelope, and they take a 2-1 lead. Line drive up the middle. This is going to do it. Hostetler in. Etzel in. It's a walk-off. Shrimp win. 1-2. Struck him out. Shrimp win. Josh White is second save. Jacksonville wins another 1-run game. Their 27th of the season, matching them with Indianapolis for the most in AAA. And oh, by the way, their 77th win, tied for the most in AAA. Cloudy day in Northeast Florida as the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp wrap up their series today with the Rochester Red Wings. Welcome into Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp Baseball on FanDuel Sports Network, our final broadcast during the 2025 season. The Jumbo Shrimp dressed as the Honey Drippers getting ready to take on the Rochester Red Wings. Everybody all smiles early on. Welcome into the broadcast booth here at VyStar Ballpark. I'm Scott Kornberg alongside Mia O'Brien. Mia, a little bit of struggles for the Jumbo Shrimp recently. They won 12 out of 13. Since that point, they have dropped 12 of 17 contests.
Now, granted, part of that, Scott, is because we're seeing a new look Shrimp than what we saw in the first half of the 2025 season, in which they captured that first half crown for the International League, already clinching their spot in the championship series. You'll see several players, and I would argue probably half of tonight's starting lineup, who only were called up from AA Pensacola over the last month of the season. That's a Pensacola squad that won titles in 22, made the finals in 2023. At some point in time, I think that winning pedigree is going to start to settle in here in Jacksonville, too.
One of those guys was called up today, by the way, Kemp Alderman. So we'll take a look at today's pitching matchup. There is a seasoned Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp left-hander. That is Patrick Monteverde, who makes the start today. He was going to begin the year in the rotation. He moved to the bullpen with some rehabbers. Now he's been a mainstay in the rotation. Struggled a little bit recently, though, Mia.
Yeah, he made his Major League debut in April. Just a one-game stint up with the Major League club. He's got 6 different pitches, really works the fastball and the cutter in nicely. Hasn't won since early August. It'll be curious to see if he can bounce back with a win after only going 2 innings against Worcester last week.
The other side, it was supposed to be Andrew Alvarez. He is going to be one of the September call-ups for the Washington Nationals, who actually start tomorrow's game against the parent club of the Jumbo Shrimp, the Miami Marlins. And so it is a bullpen day for Rochester, started by a guy, Andrew Lara, who has had a really tough season.
Yeah, he's had a tough go of it, and that was after being elite in 2024. He led all Washington Nationals minor leaguers in wins, was second in innings pitched, third in strikeouts. Hasn't really been able to put it together here in 2025. Actually suffered the loss in Thursday's game 4-3 here at the hands of the Jumbo Shrimp, where he only went an inning and a third and allowed 2 earned runs.
In a matchup of bullpens, you would think that Patrick Monteverde, who really only goes about 4 innings, 5 innings tops in the start, coming off a 2-start outing. A matchup of bullpens. Jacksonville is second in AAA in ERA, and Rochester is a team that is 27th in ERA, bullpen-wise. That would figure to play in Jacksonville's way, but Rochester's won 4 of the first 5 of this series.
Yeah, that pitching staff for Rochester has really been its Achilles heel throughout the course of the 2025 season. They've allowed the most earned runs of any team in the International League. They're allowing hitters a .277 batting average in 2025, and yet they've stymied this Jacksonville offense so far through 5 games of a 6-game set.
And people look at Rochester, okay, they really struggled this year, but this is their 4th series victory in the last 6 sets. So they're starting to play much better baseball, well managed, very well coached. They go out there playing hard pretty much every single night. And the one thing they can do, they struggle pitching-wise, but as you well know, they can really swing the bats pretty well, and that's what can make this a challenging matchup for a guy like Patrick Monteverde as well.
Yeah, and if there's anyone that you're going to want to keep an eye out for in the batter's box, it is Yohandy Morales. Yohandy Morales, the third baseman, will play first base tonight with a 2-run jack on Saturday. 3 for 3, certainly a player to keep your eye out for. Andrew Pinckney has had 3 multi-hit games in this 5 games of the 6-game set, and so there's plenty of bats that can hit for power and average when it comes to the visiting Red Wings.
Well, the teams are taking the field here at VyStar Ballpark. When we come back, we'll get you the starting lineups. And first pitch from the Shrimp Boats, Northeast Florida, Jacksonville, and Rochester coming your way next here on the FanDuel Sports Network. By the way, you can book your group outing at a Jumbo Shrimp game by going to jackshrimp.com or calling 904-358-2846. Groups of all shapes and sizes are welcome here at VyStar Ballpark.
I think I got a little bit.
Are you ready?
That's good. I love me some icy.
This is why you
But it's more than an icy, though. This is a honey dipper.
This is why you came for this,
yes,
right?
Yes, I'm on this broadcast just to provide you a live tasting of one of Jacksonville's finest cuisine items in Duval County.
Honey Drippers weekend, by the way, is August 30th and 31st. There you get a look. That's the Fruit Punch Honey Dripper. Here's the mango pineapple. This one's really good. I'm not one who can handle the cold. I'm going to wait for this to melt a little bit. But you get one of these with those Honey Dripper tickets. The package at jackshrimp.com. And to the top of the 6th inning, it's 2-1. Columbus in front here from Duval.